I'm glad somebody mentioned this because I've wanted to make a video on this topic for a while. And yes, we're going to make this video and try not to use the cheesy cliche TikTok terms like unalive and unaliving, because honestly, that shit irritates me. Now, I am not a ghost hunter. I'm not Zach Baggins, and I'll be the first one to tell you that. But however, I will tell you this straight from the heart. Las Vegas is definitely a hotbed of paranormal activity. And you can feel it. Even walking through an empty casino such as this, you can definitely feel it. Now, once this comment popped up right here, I decided to do a real deep search on the Mirage Hotel and paranormal activity. Now, I was kind of shocked by the stories that popped up, not only about the Mirage, but a lot of other properties here in Las Vegas. Like I said, Las Vegas is a paranormal hotbed. Now, one of the most interesting stories I came across about the Mirage is a story about a woman who stayed here a few years ago who was asleep one night, was woken up in the middle of the night by something holding her down. Now, after a struggle that seemed to go on for a few minutes, the woman managed to get herself free. And once she got free, she turned on the light and realized that she was alone in the room. Now, I say there's a lot of paranormal activity that happens in Las Vegas because there's a lot of shit that happens in Las Vegas. In these hotel rooms, Las Vegas is the capital, the number one capital of suicides for anywhere in the United States and possibly the world. Now, you're probably sitting there going, okay, if there's this many suicides and crimes and incidents in these hotel rooms, why isn't it on the local news? Simple enough. These hotels have a painstaking method, a painstaking plan to make sure this information doesn't get out to anybody. Now, I don't think I'm telling tales out of school or anything like that, but what I'm telling you is the truth, and it is what it is. But I have talked to a lot of people who have worked in the hotel industry, as much as paramedics, and people who have demolished these buildings. And I have heard some stories that would literally chill you to the bone about what happens here. Now, I'm not saying that paranormal activity is thanks to incidents that happen in these hotel rooms. There's a lot of stuff that happened outside of Las Vegas, stuff that's still, quote unquote, buried in the desert, some of the secrets, and in Lake Mead. And like I said, if you believe this stuff, if you don't believe this stuff, that's cool. I do want to address it because I've had a lot of people hit me up about it. But in my opinion, yeah, Las Vegas is definitely a paranormal hotbed. Now, if anybody out there has any kind of paranormal stories or just bizarre stories about things you've seen, heard, or came across here in Las Vegas, hit me up in the comments. I sure love to hear your stories. I always love to hear what you have to say. So don't be shy, hit me up in the comments. And like I said, if you're not following the Random Abyss, then what are you doing?